So I'm literally sitting on the floor in my living room right now recording this video because, you know, I feel like sometimes chairs and sofas and tables are just like, you know, not the vibe, if that makes sense. So yeah, basically I'm sitting on the floor right now giving you guys this video, and today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite topics. What is a sales funnel? Marketing 101. If you do marketing, or if you need to implement marketing into your business, you need to understand what a sales funnel is. And in this video, I'm going to be covering what is a sales funnel and, you know, give you tips on how to implement that into your business. And I'm super excited to jump in. Now, before we jump into this video, if you're trying to figure out a way to make money online, make sure you click the link in my description for a free workshop covering, you know, one of the most systematic ways to make money online. You don't need to be tech savvy, you don't need to be a certain age, you don't need to know anything about making money online. All you need to do is show up and learn my top secrets to making money online. Now, let's get started. So what is a marketing sales funnel? You've probably heard the word funnel thrown all over the internet by marketers all over everywhere, and business marketers. You know, everyone's talking about the latest new funnel, but what the heck is a funnel? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what is a sales funnel. I am just going to be covering all of that. So basically, it's a crowded marketplace out there, which is why thinking of a way to implement a marketing funnel strategy into your business is super important to think about. Basically, if you are selling a product or a service or anything that has to do with clients and buyers, you should probably think about implementing a sales funnel approach into your business in terms of your customer sales journey. A typical marketing funnel has 4 stages inherited by the IDEM model, which stands for awareness, interest, desire, and action. I like to throw in a 5th stage because I feel like this covers the stage beyond the purchase, which is the retention phase. Don't worry if none of that makes sense to you yet. I am going to be covering each stage individually so you guys really understand what a marketing sales funnel is and how it can be implemented into your business, no matter if you are working with clients or if you are selling a product. It doesn't matter. Essentially, the process is the same, is nurturing a cold audience, slowly funneling them down to the biggest goal, which is a purchase, which is something that all businesses have. A client needs to purchase something. So a funnel basically moves people down that pipeline into this purchase stage here, and you warm them all the way down until then. And then the retention stage is after the purchase. So how do you keep them from coming back to the funnel and repurchasing again and again and again? So that's basically the whole purpose of a funnel, is to, you know, think of ways you're moving people down to that main purchase goal. And then once they do purchase, keeping them around for, you know, buyer advocacy and brand loyalty and things like that. So basically, consumers will move through a series of experience-specific stages before they decide to purchase. And your number one goal as a brand should be to support that process as much as possible. This entails basically everything related to the entire life cycle of a customer. From a customer becoming aware of a specific need they have, to habitually using your product or service, to how they talk about your brand post-purchase, is all stages of the funnel that needs to be thought about when you are creating your customer experience in terms of your brand, in terms of your email marketing, in terms of your, you know, post-purchase experience. You want to think of all these different things so then you are always top of mind, no matter if a client is just about to purchase or if they've already purchased or have no idea who you are. The main purpose of a funnel is, again, to funnel them down into that purchase goal and keep funneling them through that purchase goal. So the first stage is the awareness phase. The goal of the awareness phase is to essentially increase brand visibility. And in order to do this, you need to figure out ways you can most authentically engage with a cold audience. Your soulmate clients are out there, they just don't know you exist yet. So the main purpose of the awareness stage is to build awareness. You know, I hate using awareness for the stage because that's the name of the stage, but the main thing is to give your brand visibility so that your clients know you're out there. And so this is all of the stuff you put towards the public. That's your Instagram, your social media, your brand, your aesthetics, you know, anything that has to do with your brand in terms of the cold audience being able to see this publicly. The second stage is the interest phase. The goal of the interest phase is to basically entice your audience to show interest in your product, service, or offering. Now in this stage, this is where you need to prove your expertise in the industry. People want to know you actually walk the walk and don't just talk the talk. And so especially if you're a personal brand, this is super critical because it shows your area of expertise. People are showing interest in you as a person or as a brand, and they want to learn more. And so during the interest phase, they're probably deep into your blog posts or learning more about what you have to offer. So basically you want to continue to entice them to dive into all your other pieces of content so that they can really get to know you as a brand. The third stage is the desire phase. The primary goal of the desire phase is to move your audience from liking it to wanting it. So now they have this deep innate desire within them to actually go there and go out there and feel like, oh my God, this person gets me. I want the Kool-Aid they're drinking. You want to make it so that people actually desire to be a part of the whole lifestyle you're selling. If you are a brand that offers clothes, people want to buy into the lifestyle of what this new fashionable, you know, scarf will give them. What will it give them? Higher social status, good fashion, warmth in the winter. You want to talk about things that people actually desire. So naturally at this stage, your audience starts to feel an emotional connection to you. And that is what marketing is touching on people's emotions to, you know, make them feel the need to buy. So during the desire phase, it's important to think about ways you can emotionally connect with your audience so they really have that deep innate desire where they feel like, I want that. Now, the fourth stage is the action phase. Now, this is kind of self-explanatory, but basically this is when your client decides to take action, whether that may be a purchase or whether that may be opting into your email list. No matter what it is, they are taking an action to engage further into your funnel. And so in terms of the initial funnel, we follow these same steps depending where they are. So the first funnel an audience might need to go through these 4 stages is to land on a lead magnet, and then the action is them downloading and reading through the lead magnet. If they've already done the lead magnet, they go through these stages again, but instead they go through it with a purchase, and it goes on and on and on. And so that's what the retention phase is, and that's kind of what I like to cover in terms of the 4 stages plus the retention stage, because the retention stage is basically all the money you can upsell, cross-sell, you know, receive brand advocates for after they purchase, because it's a lot easier to buy something from a brand you've already purchased from. You understand the quality, you know kind of what you're gonna get. The purpose of the retention phase is to keep those customers that bought from you just once back into that sales pipeline, back into the funnel, to go back down the funnel and back to a purchase. And so that's where it becomes so powerful in terms of sales funnels, is that, you know, once you kind of understand the strategy behind what is the purpose of a sales funnel, you kind of understand this methodology where, okay, this person has engaged with my brand once and they have never purchased. So that experience will be much different than someone who has already purchased from you for like 5 times. And so you want to separate those experiences, because how you talk to someone who's been a customer of yours for 5 years is way different than someone you talk to who has never experienced your brand or engaged with your brand. So the purpose of a funnel is to nurture each particular client segment in a unique way depending on where they are in their customer life cycle. Basically, again, if someone is just buying from you the first time, you want to be really nurturing, very welcoming, very inviting. If someone has been around for 5-10 years, you want to show a different sense of, thankfulness, gratitude, appreciation, because they've been a customer for so long. So you'll want to celebrate the brand advocate, the lifetime buyer, way different than someone who's buying for the first time. And so that's the purpose of a funnel, is to be able to separate those experiences while also all going towards the same thing, the purchase. No matter what, in terms of business, the end goal is to make money, to be profitable, and thinking of all these different ways you can interact with your customers in terms of marketing is so much fun to think about. And so a sales funnel approach basically just talks about all of those different pipelines that you can create for different segments. So that's basically what a marketing funnel is and ways you can implement it into your business. I know it's probably like a lot thrown at you at once, but I promise that once you kind of understand the methodology behind building a sales funnel, the more, the business will become fun. People will start to really engage with what you have to offer because you're nurturing them in different ways in terms of where they're at in your marketing funnel. So yeah, that's about all that I have for you. And before we go, make sure that if you haven't yet, you sign up for the free workshop that basically covers, making money online and starting a business and marketing funnels. I have tons of resources for you down below in the description box, and I'm so excited for you guys. And yeah, hopefully that helps. I am so excited because I feel like marketing funnels are definitely up and coming. Like, I feel like so many people talk about marketing funnels, but like now businesses are really starting to, really absorb what marketing funnels are. So I'm totally here for that. I just totally geek out over marketing funnels in general. So, and I hope you found that useful. If you did, make sure you comment below, like, subscribe. And also, again, I know I mentioned it in the beginning of this video, if you want to learn about new ways to make money online in terms of business, in terms of marketing, click the link down in my description. I have a few links down there that I'm sure you can find relevant to your situation that you're in. And I'm so excited for you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.